self-help videos could be ruining your life. I'm 26 years old, and 2 years ago, I started my self-help journey. I constantly read audiobooks, listened to podcasts, talked to gurus, paid for master classes. I did all of these things just so I could better myself. And you know what it did for me? Nothing. Because the truth is this. I found myself going down the rabbit hole every single day. I was constantly learning, and every time I felt bad about myself, I would compensate by learning something else. The problem with this is that I was never actually applying anything. I was never learning for the sake of learning and for my own growth. I was learning to make myself feel better. And what I found now is, now that I help people and now that I listen to other people's problems, and I'm a coach in real life as well, I find that people will constantly hire life coaches. They will try and go down this route of self-help just to ignore the problems that they have. They never actually go to the root of their problems. And I find that is a common issue in the self-help community. There are people who will hire life coaches and change life coach to life coach, blaming the life coach, saying that, oh, this person just wasn't the right fit. Oh, this person doesn't know what they're saying. But they always refuse to look inside and find the actual root of the problem. So now, I do believe in self-help videos, and I do believe it is important for people to improve themselves. But take it and be conscious with how you're learning. That's the most important part. As you move forward and you learn these things, relax. Take some time. Like for me personally, I stopped trying to flood my mind with information, and instead I would listen to something and I would find one key piece, something that I could apply in my life right away. And I would continue to work on it, and I would make it into a habit, right? I was that guy who was waking up at 5 a.m. I was journaling. I was meditating, my hour-long morning routine at 5 a.m. It didn't matter, right? I was like, oh, this is what I have to do to be successful. It didn't help me with anything. You know what it did? It just made me tired every day. Because I was going to bed late, and I thought, oh, like I got to meditate. I got to focus on these videos. I got to figure this out. Next day I wake up. I'm like, oh, all the successful people wake up at 3, so I have to wake up at 3. No. You need to do what works for you. And that is probably the most cliche advice that I can give you. But if you're listening to this right now, that means you care. You're probably on a self-help binge right now. I don't claim myself to be an all-knowing guru. I'm just a guy that has lived some experiences, that have made some mistakes, and I just want to let the world know my experiences and maybe help some people along the way. When you do self-help, be intentional. Understand why you're doing it. Actually take the advice and progress. You don't always want to be looking for other people's advice. At some point in your life, you need to make the decisions for yourself. I'm Coach King, and if you love this content, please leave a comment below, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram if you want more. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Peace.